Hey guys, Eric Collier, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine. I'm excited to be down at the Cleveland Boat Show right here at the IX Center, Cleveland, Ohio, and I love this show. So while I'm here, I'm kind of wandering around. I'm looking for some new and exciting information to report to you guys on, and I ran across my good friend John over at Doyle Sailmakers. John, how are you, brother?
Stopping in. I'm good.
Absolutely, good. Absolutely. So it's Doyle Sailmakers and Great Lakes Rigging. You've got some new and exciting things going on over there. Talk to us about it.
We sure do. So we are not only just a sail-off, but we're a full-service rigging shop as well. So we can do in-house swedging, in-house splicing, rod rigging, life rail, deck hardware, you name it, we're doing it. You know, if anything other than motor work and electronics on your sailboat, that's up our alley. So whether it be a new cradle cover, tide system, new sails, you know, the biggest thing we run into is people have no idea when they should be replacing their rigging.
Right.
You know, and in the last article, we did an article on the replacement time for standing and running rigging. So in the Scuttlebutt page, you'll see there's a whole breakdown of, yeah, my boat is X years old, we need to replace the rigging at a certain time. So it's definitely something people really need to focus on, is more from a safety factor than anything.
Well, you got to remember that boats being made out of fiberglass, they stay around for decades and decades and decades and decades. And just because the boat is intact doesn't necessarily mean that the superstructure, everything attached to the boat, is going to have that kind of staying power.
Exactly, yeah. And we find more times than not, we do a rigging inspection, people had no idea that their headstay was starting to come apart up top or something like that. And they're like, oh my gosh, we could have lost the entire mast, you know?
And you don't want to think about that, you know? I mean, when you're out there sailing, the last thing you want to think about, there's a problem up top. Who's getting in the bosun's chair, right?
Exactly. And it's not me, but I've got guys that do go up the rig, and we'll do full inspections with the mast up after we do initial inspection of the running rigging. So the first thing people should always look at if they're going to look at their mast themselves is the halyards. Because if you've got a worn halyard or something like that, it's, you know, it's not a good idea to go up a rig and do an inspection that way. So
tell me about timing on this. So if I've got a 5-year-old boat, 10-year-old boat, 20-year-old boat, when should I start to have this on my radar of having minimally my rigging inspected?
Yeah, so in freshwater, we recommend that we do a full inspection every 5 years.
Okay.
Now, we also recommend that the rig come down every 3 years or so we can do a complete inspection, shivs, masthead, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
As far as replacement goes, in freshwater, we recommend about 15 years.
Okay.
Now,
that's
almost
fair.
Every boat out there on Lake Erie that we look at hasn't done it, you know, so they need to get in and get an inspection done, whether it's by us or somebody, because it's just a safety issue.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So Doyle Sailmakers, you guys make some pretty cutting-edge technology sails out there that are like of materials that are from Pluto. This is impressive stuff.
Yeah, it's really come a long way, you know, from the days of your standard cross-cut Dacron sail that you go out and go Wednesday night racing with, to the technology that we have today is just, it's night and day difference. It really is. The materials are lasting longer, the sails are stretching less, which in turn makes them last longer. It's just a big circle that's really working out well for us.
So if I'm in the Cleveland market, there's no question I'm calling you.
Right.
Outside of the Cleveland market, what's the area that you can kind of cover to help me out with my new sails, whether it be jib sail, mainsail, running, whatever, my rigging, or whether I need a sail bag cover or something like that? What kind of territory do you cover?
So we tend to cover from Port Clinton, Toledo area, up to Erie. We just opened an office in Erie.
Okay.
So we're going to be reaching out a little closer to Buffalo as well.
Yeah.
So really the whole South Shore of Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you know, we've got guys in Detroit, we've got guys in Chicago that are really, really, really knowledgeable guys.
Okay. So if you're anywhere on the Great Lakes and you're a sailor, this is the guy to call.
Absolutely. Yes.
Perfect. So, all right, let's say I can't make it down to the Cleveland Boat Show. John, where am I going to go online to find out more information about Great Lakes Rigging, or if I want to get new sails that I can find?
Sure. You can go to greatlakesrigging.com.
Okay.
You can go to doylesales.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Just pick up the phone and call us. It's in the Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine.
That's
the
right.
best place to find it.
That's right.
And other than that, we're always here.
greatlakesrigging.com.
Yep.
John, you're the man.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
No problem.
GreatLakesRigging.com. Guys, make sure you go there, check them out. They're going to help you out with your rigging, make sure they keep you safe, along with make you some beautiful new sails for your boat. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you out on the water.